At this point, me and Shane are pretty much the main core of Nacosta, and then we have a lot of different collaborators that come in and play with us.
Ride the knife, it's your life, and no magic is gonna save you.
Right from the beginning, we really wanted to have kind of a fully immersive art project going on with the band, which included a strong visual aesthetic.
Now than ever before. Silver spoons have always thing. Get enough and over again.
We were lucky enough to have Shiva Kafai with us from the very beginning, creating our albums, our whole kind of visual identity to go along with the music, to create a whole new world. I definitely come from more of a school of thought, of stream of thought kind of lyrics. A lot of it tends to be a little bit cryptic, and it just comes down to maybe, I don't know, maybe not completely feeling 100% open about sharing the emotions, but it's also just I like the fact to keep things a little bit mysterious and open to interpretation. I think things can be taken from my lyrics, and people can analyze my personal experiences that I've put into those lyrics, but I don't necessarily have a message. I definitely want people just to kind of decide for themselves what the songs mean.
Around the age of 13, I started listening to Nirvana, and their drummer, Dave Grohl, actually influenced me quite a lot. Well, my musical influences are very eclectic. I'm really into jazz, artists like Bill Evans, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and then I like classical music a lot, Debussy, Tchaikovsky, Bartók, and then of course classic rock, Led Zeppelin, The Who, Hendrix.
My contribution to the band is to provide kind of an electronic element to what they're doing. So they have a really kind of organic, folky kind of sound with guitars, drums, bass, kind of a more traditional band lineup. And then my background is really heavily influenced by electronic acts, synthesizers, samplers, things of that nature.
Such a clever traveling man, always been on the run, beside you a squeeze from a cup.
Main software that we're using is Ableton Live, saying that it's kind of a mishmash where Brandon and Shane are using Logic, so we're kind of using a variety of different softwares. And then I have a whole bunch of fun little controllers that I like to use, Chaos Pads and M-Audio Axiom Pro. Just a lot of things with knobs that kind of makes the experience of working with computers more tactile. I've attempted to be in many different bands, and they've all had their own kind of hardships and things to go through. Thus far, this has been the most easy process out of any of my experiences of being in a band.
Quite often people come up to us and ask us about our experience playing together as brothers, because there's been so many different bands in the past that have had brothers and, you know, to varying degrees of success. And for me, the answer is always very simple. It's just, I'm more than just overjoyed playing with my brother, because you have your best friend basically playing with you, the tightest person you can have, and someone you can really rely on. So to me, it's always been an amazing experience.
we just have this inherent connection, and we just feed off each other really well, and the vibe is just there.
We have slight telepathy.
I thought you.
You just told me.
You didn't say anything.
Because you said you're going to go first. All right, here we go. Where are we going to be in 5 years? I see us evolving as we've done over the past couple of years, and just keep taking steps and steps closer to making better and better music, really. We can look back and have put out a couple of good albums, done some big national tours, possibly even go over to Europe. I think I will feel extremely satisfied, and that this work we put in was very much useful.
I'm going to make a bold prediction and say that we are going to be a headlining act in Europe.
Right on.